Hi everyone, I'm back with a book review today. I have two books that I want to review with you, and it's kind of following on from my last video and the whole art journaling thing. I want to start first with why I've chosen these books for the book review. I find a really good way if you want to kind of channel your characters if you are writing a book or writing a short story or whatever. One of the best ways to actually do that is to try to draw your character. Now, being somebody who hasn't much experience with sketching or drawing or anything like that, I found it kind of hard. And because I wanted to draw, the facial features, for example, the thoughts of doing it realistically was terrifying for me because I just don't have that ability. So I thought, what if I could do it in a kind of a whimsical fashion? That might help me. So I searched for a book, of course, on Amazon, and I came up with Jane Davenport. Now I'll just show you. I have two of her books. I have what I believe is her newest one, and her older one. The her first one that I'm going to review here is Beautiful Faces by Jane Davenport. It's a gorgeous book, and she uses all sorts of mixed media, so it's watercolor, it's acrylic, it's collage, it's everything you could possibly think of, but in a very fun and easy way. She introduces some of the basics of drawing, like facial features. So it's really a real friendly way of just introducing yourself to actually drawing people, which is very intimidating if you're a person who just isn't, really isn't good at it, or has never really attempted it before. I'm stuttering all over the place. I'm really sorry. My words are just failing me. But the book can speak for itself anyway, to be perfectly honest. I'm just going to give you a quick little glimpse through, because I don't want to make this a really long video, which is, I think this is what I'm tending to do. But as you can see, she goes through, the different materials that you could use, and recommends some. And then she heads off into the basics of dividing the features, how to play with them to make them more whimsical. So you're approaching it in a way that's very kind of very easy, and it's not putting pressure on you, and you end up actually just having so much fun. And it's so beautiful. The colours in it are gorgeous, and I just have so much fun with this. So like this one, for example, I would never have attempted hair because for some reason it terrified me. But I'll show you here. I have my own sketchbook here, and I was just doing whimsical faces. So literally from her principles, I was, drawing the mouth, drawing eyes, really going crazy with whimsical faces. And it's just fun. It's really good fun. But it's also great because you start to, if you want to channel kind of your character, if there's a character that's kind of eluding you in your story, to draw them is really brilliant. But obviously you need to have some basics in how to draw facial features. And I found it excellent. There was one particular character for me in my books that just wasn't coming together for me, so I attempted to draw her, and this is what she came out as. And it's totally whimsical. It isn't true to what it should be, and I know that. But when I was drawing it, I had such great fun, and she is the character I have in my head. So it's just a great little tip if you're stuck. Now she has a second book as well, and it's called Fabulous Figures by Jane Davenport. And this is going one step further, and it's bringing you into actually drawing the human figure. So if that's something that really you find daunting, and she has a very simple way of doing it by using hearts. She uses heart shapes, so you work from there. And I've been kind of working with this one, and it's beautiful. It's really fun to draw, and it's all whimsical characters that she draws. But from there, you learn the basics. You also learn an awful lot about mixed media and collage, and just getting out of your comfort zone and doing something that is very different if you're not a person who has ever attempted art before. As you can see there, she goes through the body. I mean, she doesn't leave you hanging. She doesn't shy away from teaching you about the basics, but she does it, as I said, in such a way that it's just fun to do. It's really fun to do, and her books are beautiful. So I totally recommend them. There's stickers that actually come with these ones, which was a pleasant surprise. They're in here somewhere. I can't find them now, but they're in here. I know they're in here somewhere. There's even a little envelope at the back of the book if you're saving some stuff. But yeah, there you go. There's stickers in the back. All of those are stickers. But great book. Jane Davenport, Fabulous Figures, and Beautiful Faces by Jane Davenport as well. And they're two books I'd highly recommend. You'll have them forever. Get yourself some basic art supplies, and if you're thinking to yourself, I'd really love to start drawing figures in my journals, in my art journal, go for it. I also want to make a correction to last week. I said art journal, and really what I should have said was artist's journal, because I know that art journals are usually like altered books. They're just filled with collage and filled with acrylics and watercolours and all sorts of decorations. But an artist journal is a journal that has writing and sketches in it. So just in case you're searching for art journal and it comes up with something completely different to what I said. This has been a really quick video. I hope it's been of use to you, and we'll see you in my next video, which is going to be something special because it's journaling on the go and I'm going on a trip, so it'll be all about what I'm bringing with me and how I journal on the go. So until next time, as always, write your heart out, be good, and I'll talk to you again. Bye.